If your heart has peace, nothing can disturb you. The ultimate source of my mental happiness is my peace of mind. Nothing can destroy this except my own anger. Forget the failures. Keep the lessons. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. You will not be able to love others. If you have no compassion for yourself, then you are not able of developing compassion for others. If you have peace of mind, when you meet with problems and difficulties, they won't disturb your inner peace. You'll be able to employ your human intelligence more effectively. But, if your mental state is disturbed, full of emotion, it is very difficult to cope with problems, because the mind that is full of emotion is biased, unable to see reality. So whatever you do will be unrealistic and naturally fail. When we are caught up in a destructive emotion, we lose one of our greatest assets, our independence. If it can be solved, there's no need to worry, and if it can't be solved, worry is of no use. Pain can change you, but that doesn't mean it has to be a bad change. Take that pain and turn it into wisdom. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. The period of greatest gain in knowledge and experience is the most difficult period in one's life. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Everyone wants a happy life without difficulties or suffering. We create many of the problems we face. No one intentionally creates problems, but we tend to be slaves to powerful emotions like anger, hatred and attachment that are based on misconceived projections about people and things. We need to find ways of reducing these emotions by eliminating the ignorance that underlies them and applying opposing forces. There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday and the other is called tomorrow. Today is the right day to love, believes, do and mostly live. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. When you talk, you are only repeating something you already know. But, if you listen, you may learn something new. The goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self. Hard times build an inner strength. Through them, we can also come to appreciate the uselessness of anger. Instead of getting angry, nurture and respect for troublemakers, because by creating such trying circumstances, they provide us with invaluable opportunities to practice tolerance and patience. Smile if you want to smile from another face. The planet does not need more successful people. The planet desperately needs more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds. The topic of compassion is not at all religious business. It is important to know it is human business. It is a question of human survival. When reason ends, then anger begins. Therefore, anger is a sign of weakness. Don't ever mistake mine for ignorance, my calmness for acceptance, or my kindness for weakness. Compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Happiness doesn't always come from a pursuit. Sometimes it comes when we least expect it. Give the ones you love wings to fly, roots to come back, and reasons to stay. Anger is the ultimate destroyer of your own peace of mind. The whole purpose of religion is to facilitate love and compassion, patience, tolerance, humility, and forgiveness. Choose to be optimistic, it feels better. Sometimes one creates a dynamic impression by saying something, and sometimes one creates as significant an impression by remaining silent. In order to become prosperous, a person must initially work very hard, so he or she has to sacrifice a lot of leisure time. We can live without religion and meditation, but we cannot survive without human affection. Old friends pass away, new friends appear. It is just like the days. An old day passes, a new day arrives. The important thing is to make it meaningful. A meaningful friend or a meaningful day. Every day, think as you wake up, today I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I am not going to waste it. I am going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I am going to have kind thoughts towards others. I am not going to get angry or think badly about others. I am going to benefit others as much as I can. The ultimate source of happiness is not money and power, but warm-heartedness. To conquer one is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. When we feel love and kindness toward others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it helps us also to develop inner happiness and peace. It is very important to generate a good attitude, a good heart, as much as possible. From this, happiness in both the short term and the long term for both yourself and others will come. Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk. The way to change others' minds is with affection and not anger. There is a saying in Tibetan, tragedy should be utilized as a source of strength. No matter what sort of difficulties, how painful experience is, if we lose our hope, that's our real disaster. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. A good friend who points out mistakes and imperfections and rebukes evil is to be respected as if he reveals the secret of some hidden treasure. Silence is sometimes the best answer.